Hello and welcome to Emerson Aurora Design. My name is Crystal. Today I'm going to share with you a technique using foils on a glitter geode. This is a 32-ounce slim tumbler from Stainless Depot that I have already done the geode technique on there and placed 2 layers of resin. I'm going to do the tack it method using foils that I purchased from, I believe I got these from Amazon. They're similar to gold leaf, but they're metallic foils that come in these little sheets. They're fairly inexpensive. I got a large stack of multiple colors. I think they were like $8 or $9 on Amazon. It's my first time using these foiled sheets. I've used gold leaf in the past. So I was curious to see how these foils would work. So you need, I used the tack it over and over, a small paintbrush, and I have this little tray that I'm going to put the glitter, or I'm sorry, the gold. I'm going to put the glue in. So if you've ever used the tack it over and over for glitter application, you put a thin layer of the glue on your cup, let it dry until it's tacky, and then put the glitter on. And that's the same technique I'm going with these foils. I'm going to be using the foils in place of normal lines that I would put on with a paint marker. So I'm just tracing the outline of the glitter there like I would normally with my paint marker. Really there's no right or wrong way to do this. I like to do more of a jagged line. I don't like the lines to look too straight. I like to make it look more like a natural geode. So just follow the line of the glitter, and you can add a little more space out if you need to. So now I'm going to take that foil. I started off kind of holding it in my hand with the paper. I found out it was better to use a kind of a paintbrush to tap down the foil, and it's going to stick to the glue that you place down. It's okay if that's sticking all over the place. You go back in with a brush like I am and brush off the extra. I have to tell you, if you want to try this method, be aware it is more messy than using the finest of glitters. I had little motes floating in the air of this foil. It just kind of disintegrates as you put it on and brush it on there like that. But as you can see, it was kind of a learning process with me. Like I said, it's the first time I've done this technique. I do like how it turned out in the end though. So you can see that I'm using kind of a stiff bristled paintbrush to brush off that extra overhanging foil, and then I'm using my finger to tap down the extra that was stuck to my fingers. The glue ended up sticking to my fingers. I had the foil stuck to my fingers. So then I figured out, hey, let's try a popsicle stick. I'm going to use that as an eraser on the areas where I did not want the foil to stick, but it did. You have to be really careful when you do this technique because that foil will stick if there's any amount of tackiness on your cup. So make sure that your resin is completely cured before you do this step. Otherwise, you're just going to have a foiled mess on your cup. The popsicle stick turned out to work really well. I was able to even carve in little kind of ridges in the foil to make it look more realistic, and so I was really happy that it worked because, like I said, this foil was everywhere. So here I'm just showing you how that purple turned out. I don't think I recorded that part, but I'm just erasing the purple off of that iridescent glitter. It did end up working pretty well. It's still kind of stuck in areas I didn't want it to. I was getting a little bit frustrated, but I kept at it, and then I tried alcohol to rub off the spots that I didn't want it sticking to. It did help. This foil, I tell you, I think I would try it again, but I'm glad I tried it this time, and trial and error. I guess I learned a lot from this technique. It kind of made me a little bit crazy. So after I laid that last bit of silver you saw me do, I'm going to lay the purple. I figured out that if I lay it down And don't brush it off immediately and allow the glue to completely dry. It doesn't stick to the other parts of the cup as easily as it did before. So this time I'm going to use a larger stiff bristle brush and I'm going to be real gentle and just brush over the area that has the glue and the foil. This ended up working a lot better, letting that glue dry and then brushing it off really gently prevented it from sticking to the other parts of the cup. So lesson learned. Like I said, this was a learning process, and I do like the way it turned out in the end. So the next step will be, once this is done, I'm going to go through and clean up again with that popsicle stick. And then I'm going to lay another layer of resin over that before I apply my vinyl. And here you go, the final product. That metallic foil does add so much dimension with the glitter, and I really do like the way it turned out. I learned a lot from making this video, and I want to say thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you learned a new technique too. If you enjoy this video, give me a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you so much. Bye!